We're a little late on this one, but this update brought quite a few bugs along with it, most of which are fixed now, so we can get on with the video. We're going to do this one a little differently. Instead of telling you everything that was fixed towards the end, I'll tell you about the new content as well as their related issues or fixes. A whole new temple was added, the Temple of Flames, bringing with it 2 related quests as well as 4 new bundles. You can get started by receiving a letter in the mail from Hassian. It does require you to complete the Vault of Waves questline first, but it is fine if you haven't completed the bundles. Completing each temple bundle will reward you with some items, some of which are new and exclusive. Onto the bug fixes with the Temple of Flames. You can now properly collect the Flowstone near the exit for the Plumehelm Pilgrimage quest. The Seer Chef bundle now requires stuffed phoenix peppers instead of stuffed tomatoes. You should now be able to offer a whole heat root instead of chopped heat root for the bundle. The bundles no longer complete prematurely, and you should now get the Ancient Rock Garden upon completion of all bundles. Speaking of the Ancient Rock Garden, placing it on your plot will have a special guest appear, the Fabled Kitsu. Once a day, the Kitsu will appear and leave a gift for the player. This resets every single day at 9 p.m. PT. There was also a new furniture set which was added, inspired by Embra herself. 8 new furniture pieces have been added: the Emberborn brazier, nightstand, bed, hanging lamp, standing lamp, stool, dining table, and table lamp. The brazier recipe is supposed to be obtainable through the new bundles, however, that is still bugged. It'll likely be fixed by the next update. You can now become best friends with Tao, which means there's 4 new quests associated with them. Getting him to level 4 will reward you a big Tao plushie. Another one for my collection. If you were having trouble with Tao's Friendship Level 2 quest, that should now be working properly. More items have been added to Zeki's Wondrous Machine. 4 more Valley Sunrise decor pieces: Valley Sunrise sink, hanging lamp, dining table, and cloche. They've also added another plushie. Joining the Ancient Fish plushie is the Ancient Kitsu plushie. And on the topic of Zeki's store, 2 new crops have been added: corn and spicy peppers. Corn seeds can be immediately purchased for 30 gold at Zeki's general store. Spicy pepper seeds require level 6 gardening and cost 170 gold at Zeki's general store. You can also purchase corn directly from Badru. Since the update, they have doubled the amount of seeds that you get from corn and spicy peppers, bringing them more in line with other fruits and vegetable seed values. Along with the crops came 10 new dishes, 7 of which you can purchase from Reth. 1 you can get from the bundles, and the other 2 you find around the world, I believe. I have not found them yet, so let me know if you do. Speaking of food, the focus values granted by Preserve Jar products have been reduced to half or less than half for some. On screen, you'll see the changes. Lore fans rejoice! 15 new books have been added around the world of Palia, so be sure to explore previously explored areas, as there could be new books to uncover. They've also made some quality of life changes. You can now multi-craft recipes from the workbench. I'm sure most of you have already seen that, but it is something that we have wanted for quite a while. You can increase or decrease the amount of times the recipe is crafted using the buttons, or type the value into the field directly. The limit is up to 99 crafts, and it should apply to all recipes. Item requests can now be fulfilled using items from your storage, so no more having to run back. They still have not fixed fulfilling requests with gold quality items yet, so that is still in the works. Onto the premium store, the display price of bundles and outfits have been adjusted to better reflect their current costs, as well as descriptions in the store have been improved to better explain how bundle discounts work. You can now also purchase Palia coins using PayPal. As per usual with every update, new outfits have been added to the store: the Cadet bundle, the Disciple bundle, and the Ballroom Bell bundle. As always, we got the fixes for this patch cycle. Pinata's level 4 friendship quest now has easier furniture options to choose from. Gina's level 3 friendship quest now has more hints. You can ask Einar. Eloise's level 4 friendship quest has more guidance now and should be working for players who couldn't access it previously. I haven't checked since the last patch, but it was not working for me, so that is still on the fence. Certain found items / discovery quests relating to fishing should now be easier to unlock as well. You also might notice that fishing is a little slower. They reduced the cast time for fishing due to issues with accessibility for some players. Miners Adornment can also now be placed. Villagers who were not accepting their weekly wants will now be accepting them again. Treasure chests that will overflow your inventory can no longer be picked up, risking items being destroyed. Insects around the Dia farm now spawn more quickly. Heat root and flow trees should not spawn in inaccessible areas of Bahari Bay. And items missing from issues with the hallway add-on should now reappear at the front of your plot, so do not be alarmed. We also have the top known issues, some of which are kinda bad. Interacting with the wardrobe while stuck in the missing texture and T-posing bug will cause your character to reset/change appearance permanently. Currently, the workaround for the T-posing issue is simply to relog into the game. They do ask you avoid interacting with the wardrobe while in this state, otherwise your character will change with no way to adjust certain settings. Adding 99 fertilizer to all 9 slots of the gardening plot will make it uninteractable. Avoid doing so, otherwise you will lose out on soil plots and not be able to garden. Frame rate has also been set to unlimited by default in your settings. You are able to update your settings to your preferred frame rate. However, while your setting changes will apply, the UI will still show as unlimited, so do not be alarmed. Magimarket stamp cards are not currently registering your achievements. They say while they do not currently have a fix ready, they're looking into an alternative way to reimburse players. Worms and glowworm farms are not currently taking the bonus gold value of star quality items into account, which I thought was on purpose, but it is not. Speedy Grow fertilizer is currently selling for 10 gold when the sell cost should be 5, matching harvest boost, so be sure to exploit that while you can. The escape button does not consistently exit out of menus, and lag spikes that players are experiencing, especially while moving furniture or cooking in their plots. We've also got a sneak peek into the next update because it's been that long. It's right about that time. On the official Palia Twitter, I'm sure there's a lot more to the update that they are hiding from us, but we'll see in due time. Hopefully I can get the next one out to you guys a lot quicker. Like I said, this one got delayed because most of the content was inaccessible and I was waiting for it all to be accessible to make the video. So yeah, I guess we'll be seeing each other very soon.